What is going on, guys? I am the FD Guru, bringing to you guys a Tuesday MLB edition of my DFS podcast. We have 12 games on tonight's main slate. No rain issues in any of these games. We're coming to a close on the regular season, our last week here until we get into the playoffs. With things starting to ramp up in the sports world here in the fall, I got a fall sale going, huge discounts for NBA, NFL, and the MLB playoffs. Just DM me, and I will get you those details. Plenty of action coming up here, but just for today, we only have this MLB main slate. Did pretty well in Monday Night Football last night, as well as baseball for GPP. Our GPP team scored well over 200 points. So it was a good night there. Some good value on tonight's slate. Pitching has some great value. We'll get right into things here. For pitching, my favorite value play as of right now is Patrick Sandoval of the Angels. He has a great matchup at home, more of a pitcher's ballpark in Los Angeles against a very bad Athletics offense. He's almost a minus 200 favorite. Sub 9,000 here. He brings a 3 ERA into this game. He's been pretty solid for the Angels all year long. Probably their second best pitcher behind Ohtani. We know that the Angels' rotation is pretty bad. So Sandoval should get the win tonight. Like I said, a big favorite from Vegas. Has been pitching well as of late, at least 5 innings in every start since July 29th. So this guy's been consistent. He hasn't been giving up too many hits. He's a decent strikeout guy. Seems like he ranges 4 to 7 strikeouts a game. At 8,900, he really just needs, 25 to 30 fantasy points to hit value, and he's done that more often than not. He has a 64 in there, a 46 in there. So, his ceiling is pretty high. Really, really good value play here tonight. The Angels starting pitcher here, Sandoval, love him. You could spend up Robbie Ray against the Rangers is a decent play. He's been a little shaky as of late. If we want to get really cheap here, let's go to this Atlanta game. This is something worth monitoring here. Kyle Muller of the Braves at 6,000. Pretty sure that's like bare minimum for a pitcher. He's getting called up today. Had a terrible first start, a better second start against the Marlins. 5 innings, 5 Ks. If you look at this note here, in the International League, he's the top strikeout guy this year. 159 strikeouts in 134 2/3 innings. So the guy can strike guys out. The Washington Nationals, they're basically a AAA team. They've been terrible. They were terrible before Soto and Bell, and then they traded them since the trade deadline. Been, got to be the worst hitting offense in the league. They have no one in that lineup. Muller at 6,000, knowing that he can go 5 innings like he did last start, kind of an elite play. He only needs, 15 to 20 fantasy points to hit value. He seems to have a good ceiling, seeing as he has so many strikeouts in that International League this year. So, could be a little sketchy in cash games. Might not need to spend down that much, but especially in tournaments, definitely worth a look. You could absolutely stack your offense, your bats. You would have so much money to spend, spending only 6,000 at pitcher. So that's a guy, you got to keep an eye out on him tonight. He's also a huge favorite tonight against the putrid Nationals. For the infield, Matt Olson, he was really struggling. His price was down below 3,000. It's back up to 3,300. Still a cheap play. The Braves, one of the best offenses to stack tonight against Espino of the Nationals. They're huge favorites, pretty high over under. Olson hit a homer for us last night, went 1 for 2 with a walk. His price, 3,300 is about right. He's been up towards 3,600, 3,800 when he's going well. This is still a cheap price on him in this matchup, lefty-righty matchup against Espino. So Olson makes for a good value play at first base. Second base, Brennan Donovan has been a surprise player for the Cardinals this year, a huge contributor to this, pretty well-powered offense. Should be leading off tonight or batting second. has that lefty-righty matchup against Adrian Hauser. The Cardinals are towards the top of the list for team run projected totals. So Donovan, you can play him at second or shortstop, batting .280, having a great rookie season. Not much of a home run hitter, but they have Arenado and Goldschmidt behind him. Has a good chance of scoring if he gets on base. Sub 3,000. Really can't go wrong here with this play. He's been a solid guy on this Cardinals offense all year long. For the outfield, Verdugo, good spot here, batting cleanup tonight. Has a solid .282 average. Not a huge home run guy, but makes contact with the baseball. He's on a 6-game hitting streak. 2 of those 6 games, multi-hit games. Red Sox should be able to put up runs at home tonight. We saw a plethora of runs in this game last night. Forget what the final score was. It might have been 14-8 Orioles. But Fenway, a hitter's ballpark. I expect the Red Sox to win this game. Michael Wacha has been their only great pitcher all year. Kyle Bradish on the other end has a 4-7 record, 4.65 ERA, nothing special. I do think the Red Sox should be able to hit him. Verdugo, cleanup, 2,700, great value spot here, as the Red Sox are expected to put up a handful of runs tonight against Bradish and the Orioles. Then my last play, not really a value play. I'm just telling you to spend up on Mike Trout. Angels should be able to definitely score runs at home tonight against James Caprillion, something like that. I don't know, mouthful there. Hasn't been good. 4-9 record, 4.43 ERA. It's kind of a shame that Trout was hurt for a big portion of this year, because since he's come back from his back injury, he has been an absolute stud. Right now on a 5-game hitting streak, went 3 for 4 with a homer last game. He went on a streak a few weeks ago. As you can see here, he hit home runs in 7 straight games, a full week of hitting home runs at the beginning of September. It was only a couple weeks ago. This guy is seeing the ball well. His game log is juiced up. He only has 1-0 in here in the entire month of September. Spend up 4,400 on him. Should be batting second tonight. Maybe the best hitter in the league outside of Aaron Judge. Can't go wrong here. I love spending up on Mike Trout at 4,400 tonight. That'll sum up today's video, guys. Like the video, make sure you're subscribed. I do appreciate you for tuning in. Until next time, I am the FD Guru, and I am signing off. See ya.